If you want to be average, do not watch this video, and by no means implement what I'm about to share with you, because these things will make you extraordinary and drastically change your life. Number 1, be uncomfortable. This is something that if you want to be average, you should never ever do, because when you are uncomfortable, you are being stretched and worked in a way that results in growth. When you are uncomfortable, you learn things about yourself. You become better and stronger at handling uncomfortable situations. And here's the worst part, you realize that growth only happens through discomfort. When you are comfortable, nothing is changing. You are stagnant, which is good if you want to be average. So here's some practical habits that you should stay away from, because they're just too uncomfortable to be average. You should never build the habit of working out, cold water exposure, waking up early, staying off of social media, not playing video games, avoiding junk food, intermittent fasting, pushing yourself in all areas of your life. And the last thing is actually the second thing that I wanted to share that you should never do if you want to be average, and that is to write. You're probably thinking, what's so extraordinary about writing, and why the heck is it uncomfortable? Jordan Peterson says, to write is to think. To actively think is to explore, to discover, and to reflect. To reflect on your life, your wins, your losses, your problems, your emotions, your intentions. Writing is to actively think. I actually made a video about this. It will be up here somewhere if you want to go watch it. But if you want to be average, you cannot write. You cannot reflect. You cannot dig deep to find the solutions to problems that are haunting you. Why? Because it causes you to grow. It causes you to positively change your life in a way that will form you into the person that you want to be. Writing also allows you to develop your own unique ideas, which is dangerous if you want to think like everyone else and you want to do what everyone else does. Writing frees you from emotion and allows you to look at your life objectively and dissect every part of it. That's why it's uncomfortable, because it requires you to ask hard, difficult questions that you don't ask if you want to be average. Here's some practical advice. To be average, do not ever build the habit of writing, and absolutely never ask yourself the question, why? Because you will find out way too much about yourself and solve way too many of your problems to be average. And finally, number 3, do not ever prioritize spending time in the real world over spending time virtually. If you want to be average, fill your free time with escaping from reality and immersing yourself in social media and video games. Do not avoid screens too much, because you will find yourself starting to appreciate and truly enjoy real, unstimulating but authentic and genuine things in the real world. You will find yourself too much in the present, having great conversations with others, creating and developing important relationships in your life. You will find yourself actually making progress in the real world instead of virtually, and you will actually start to enjoy your life again. If you want to be average, use screens as a distraction to avoid your problems and run away from the things that you don't feel like facing in the moment. Use screens as a means of pursuing short-term pleasure. Do not put your phone down. Do not shut the TV off. Do not spend more time outside. Do not have deep, meaningful conversations with the ones that you love. And listen to me, do not ever stop pursuing short-term pleasure. Because when you stop, you become strong enough to pursue things that require delayed gratification. And that will lead to freedom, enjoyment in life, extremely healthy relationships, longevity, and immense success, all of which are not average. So let me reiterate, if you want to be average, never ever do any of the 3 things that I just mentioned, because those are just a few things that will make you extraordinary. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video. And seriously, if you want to be average, do not hit the subscribe button and do not like this video, because I'm on a mission of pursuing a life of freedom in all areas of my life. And my intent is to share everything that I learn along the way with you guys so that you can do the same.